7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
Trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo. Leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Just jealous cause you can't outright me. Or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs. Wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream. going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Aight, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Aight, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, aight, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come with the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk. Put him in the end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. Everybody come out, when the body burn out. Sun in the sun out, I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma young out. Listen.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Trevor Etienne to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Hut.
Straight to the air they go. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Set, hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Yellow, black swap. Blue, go. Set, go.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Brings it in. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Hubbard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Down. Hut.
Here's a design run. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Fitzgerald sends this through, and their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point, and 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready, ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught, nice game left side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Hot 70.
Back now, pressure coming. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. He's going to throw it. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. Showing a little burst so far. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready, set.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And you just get the play off. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
White. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Back to throw. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. About set. This is 3rd and 5. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Dragon 60. Come on. Set.
Back to throw now. Connecting on the slant. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 3 now. Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He gets with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, it's too bad that yellow line that we all see on TV isn't actually out on the field because it might have kept him from throwing that one.
You know, and I'm surprised, frankly, we don't see this more. It's just a tremendous spidey sense that these dual-threat quarterbacks have of today.
Yeah.
They're out in the field, they're running around. Yeah, we don't see this nearly as much as, well, we would have back in my day where we played within the pocket so much more.
Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood in midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On the set.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, that's Nacua. And they're going to keep moving forward, Rob, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Handoff now out of the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And there's Nick Sporton there on the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 2nd. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? Fix the eagle.
Running it now out of the gun. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to... regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Pass play now. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Panthers 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
17.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush. Get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Trying to throw this from the gun. On a quick slant, it's Leggett. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Blaster, 6 yellow, 40, ready?
Throwing now on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. They are on it, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. Has room down the left sideline. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams lead by 15 now. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going play action. He rolls to his right. Moving right. Airs it. Big gain downfield. The 30. The 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Handoff now from the gun. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go. Stretch the Eagles. Ready.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ready.
Takes the second down snap. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Quick slant, taken in by Nakua. And they get this down to the 28.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Go, go. 30. Hunt.
Now come out throwing. Connection made to Tremble. A lot of mess on the move here. Inside the red zone. And they are all the way into that red zone.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
60 red, 6 black ultra. Steel, black. Ready.
From the red zone, on first. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
22, 50, green. Hunt.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
He's got it on the bootleg. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. As this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the... First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds the end route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
Back to the well again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Rams.
reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? Viking 18.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Throwing it on 2nd down. They did it! He made the interception! And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth!
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. Is to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
Panthers 34, Rams 31. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Setting up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Looking to throw here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
52
Back to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Red, 30, hut.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Completed to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. To try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Set, hut, blaster, 6. Go red. Hey, check mega. Set, hut.
Back to throw it. Got his man. This is McMillan. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
I'll throw it. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
10 more yards. Complete to Puka Nakua. 10 yards.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
Panthers 28-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like
On the
that.
go.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Down.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he lost the football. Panthers pick this one up. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. 30. At the 20. this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers 48, Rams 31. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Just keeps connecting to the throw. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
Dropping back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's with Adams again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast.
13 more yards.
In the red zone now.
First down.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. They'll look to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Field goal doesn't do anything for him here, so the offense staying out there on 4th down.
70.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They try to lift their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nick